Hi, it's the 9th of March at 4:30 p.m. Sorry, I'm having to sit a bit to the side here because I want to get Bernie up for this video. Firstly, I'll start off my usual disclaimer. Yeah, I'm part of the mgtow camp, or I'm in the mgtow camp of individual guys all going their own separate way, as opposed to the other guys who are all going in one particular direction. So obviously today my video is about scamming. One of my favourite topics, given the room that I chat in. It's just filled with scammers, and it's actually gotten to the point where it's good fun we joke about it. Nobody takes it seriously anymore. But I do feel that a lot of guys on the channel, I think, have been scammed by women. I see women as scammers. I see the whole feminist movement as a big scam. I see a lot of scams going on around it, and I can see, I can sense that a lot of guys are very upset about it. And probably rule number one in this world is don't be too upset about scamming or scammers, because they lose in the end. Okay, they're going to hurt you. There's no doubt about it. They will get you along the way, but in the end, in the long term, no, they lose. Same as this guy. And this whole video was. I've been thinking about doing it for some time, but it was prompted by an article on Google yesterday. The headline read something like, "Oh look, all the women's equality. Feminism has achieved great things with equality, but it's gone far enough." And I thought, yeah, right. It's like this guy. Yeah, he's gone far enough. Yeah. The problem is, once you start scamming, you can't stop. It just, for whatever reason, you just, like this guy, had to keep going. He had to keep building his Ponzi scheme. He had no choice. Imagine having to do that every day of your life. Having to wake up, and sometimes you'd be thinking, I just feel like I just want to stop it. Like if I don't want to do a video, I just don't. I don't care. Who cares? But this guy couldn't. Everybody he spoke to, every phone call he took, every transaction he was involved in was a lie, and he knew it. And he had to remember all the lies, and he had to do the whole scam thing. And this is what feminism are getting themselves into. They don't realise it yet. And I think they're getting to the point, or it seems to be they're getting to the point where they want to stop it. They want to stop when they've started. But they're in bed with him. They can't stop it. They're just going to have to keep going. A good case in point is Bry's special girlfriend, Blossom. She has other nicks, but we'll call her Blossom. Very attractive Filipino girl of Indian descent. She's of the Indian type. Filipinos are either Chinese or Indian in background. She's Indian. And very attractive and that sort of thing. Brian thinks the world of her. He's paid her thousands of dollars over the years. Loves her. He sees her as the ultimate challenge. It's a challenge, Brian. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, and he's on and off about it. I left a PM for him this morning. I said, Brian, I'm really perplexed about something. This is what I mean about joking about scamming. I said, I noticed that Blossom, when I went into the room yesterday, she's very frowny, ordinarily very happy woman, and she's just recently got a job. Okay, she was unemployed. Now she's had a child, and now she's working as a nurse in a hospital. And somehow she hadn't started work there long, and she sprung up into Power Talk again, from her nurse's station. And I thought, that's a bit strange. And I said, Brian, I've just noticed she really glummed down. I said to her yesterday, I said, Bloss, what's the matter? And I explained to Brian, I said, 10 minutes later, she said, thinking. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, just you look, quite upset. And someone said, yep, don't be so toxic, Curious, she's busy thinking. Oh, okay. I thought to myself, well, I wonder what she could be thinking about. And anyway, it's the same glum face there for a while. And then a couple of new guys came into the room, guys that hadn't been there before, didn't know the scene, didn't know much about it. And suddenly it was a miracle. She's all smiles and happy. Hi! I'm doubled over in my seat thinking, oh my God, Father. Yeah, can't help herself. She started scamming years ago, and she's just got to do it. She doesn't realise it, but I know what's going on here. It's just she just, even if she had the money, she just have to scam. She's saddled with it for life now. Once you start, you can't stop. Yeah, no, it's just, that's how it goes. So look, if you're disappointed, if you're angry about it, I can understand that. But the truth of the matter is, in the end, it's look at what happened to him. Okay, and I mean, people sooner or later wake up to it, and it takes, he got away with it for years, and feminists will get away with it for years to come. But when people, and men in particular, broadly, just wake up to it, that'll be it. It'll actually go backwards, as it is. For me, this is what I've been talking about. I've moved into this new paradigm where I'm not like I used to be. No, they're just a resource to me now. If they can't, if they don't upset me and bring me sort of, at least, stay neutral so they don't take my energy, yeah, I might talk to them. But apart from that, yeah, how can you help me make an income? I'm using them. Same way as we're used. I've flipped over. I've explained this in previous videos. Yeah, so, I'm upfront about it. I'll say, no, I'm either going to help you. You either help me generate energy, or at least don't steal mine, because I think of it in energy terms. I'm not worried about the money. If you're profitable, I'll give you money. It's not a problem. If I earn more than it costs, well, yeah, you're sharing it. But that's it. I'm not giving it to you for nothing. That's just stealing my energy. So yeah, the scam is, for me anyway, and I'm sure for a lot of you. Yeah, it's all gone, and I suspect what will happen is not too far in a too distant future that you'll be hearing women just saying, "Oh, come on, can't we go back to how it was?" And we're going to say, "No, I can't." They'll start seeing, why are you being like this and that sort of thing. And we'll just say, well, we're probably a more exaggerated version of what you were, or are. But this is how it is. And unfortunately, that's what, because I hard think that they sort of joke around about it. And we're going to remember, no, we've been very hurt by this and very devastated. A lot of guys have killed them, committed suicide over it. No, we don't see it as a joke at all. Nothing's funny about it. And, relations might normalise to some extent, but I for one, will never trust a woman again, at all. That doesn't mean to say I won't associate with them or do business with them, but I won't trust them. And I tell them that to their face. I just don't trust women. And I've been scammed too many times. I've been taken to the cleaners too many times. Bad luck if they don't like it. It really doesn't bother me. And I encourage you guys to be the same way. I mean, that doesn't mean to say you have to be negative on them. Just say, no, I just don't trust you. That's, they've got no reason to complain about that. They've told us for years that we're arseholes and whatever. Yeah, and look, if they want to say that, that's fine by me. Now, I don't care. It calls me an arsehole anymore. I've really got to look after myself. You're dealing with guys like him. They're all females. They wear dresses and whatever. But yeah, they're him inside. And they'll take you any chance they get. Yep. And if you call them out or anything else, yeah, they'll shout you down and give you that death glare and that sort of thing. Yeah, that's just hiding a scam. That's what he used to do apparently. And anybody wanted to take their money out, it was like, oh my God, Father, you've just walked over my grandmother's grave. But it was a scammer. That's all he was. And that's how they maintain the scam. They scare you. Yeah, they frighten you. They want you frightened. That's what he used to do. That's what the feminists are doing too. Anyway, it's good talking to you. That'll do. I'm going. Bye.